What is up, guys? Here at the F100 Super Nationals in Sevierville, Tennessee. Look at that, look at that. And who do we have here? What's your name, my man?
It's Justin Blue.
And what do we have here?
This is a 58 Ford with a 83 300 inline six.
A little turbo.
Yeah, just a little 47 millimeter turbo set up with the 6-in-1 stainless exhaust, Offenhauser intake. It's got the Holley Super Sniper on it.
Nice.
Set up for about 7 pounds of boost right now. Going through an intercooler, Mishimoto.
Crown Vic front.
Yeah, Crown Vic front end. It's got an 8.8 rear, flipped axle, C4
cool.
automatic transmission.
You're doing it right, man. This is cool.
That's about it.
That is cool. So I got to ask you some random details of some people that I've talked to that done this. So, what rockers are you running?
The Harlan Sharp.
Okay, a lot of guys went with like certain like C10, or I'm sorry, Chevy ones, as well as I think the lifters.
As long as they're 1.6 ratio.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And I guess that's the cheaper way of getting them, I suppose. But
yes and no. So I actually ordered some small block Ford 1.6 ratio, and they still didn't fit.
Interesting.
So I was like, okay, 1.6, 1.6.
What about the lifters and stuff? I assume it's still flat tappet?
Yeah, it's flat tappet. It's got a 112 overlap Howard's cam in it.
Howard's, is that a one that you can buy, or do you do a special
grind?
No,
it's a brand
kind of set up for boost.
It's not a custom grind. I mean, you could buy it.
That's cool.
I wanted something that has an overlap for the turbo. You're supposed to run anything over 110, I think, degrees.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's got a Howard's cam. It's got all ARP studs. It don't have forged pistons in or anything. I'm not gonna go high boost. I'm gonna go super low boost.
A lot of people that don't run turbos but want the 300, they want the long stroke, grab the 240 head. Are you running still a 300
head?
Yeah,
it's still a 300.
Because that would be better, because the runners are a bit bigger, and it would be great for the turbo to have more surface area to push through or whatever. That's cool.
I built this motor. I kind of just wanted something kind of bone stock on the internals. Oh, it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's it don't have limited slip in it right now, but that's gonna change after this weekend. So
I've got this great idea. Maybe after the show, I'll take a ride with you, that we can video this.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe I'll video this thing taking off or something. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be cool. All right. Well, hey, man, let's look at the rest real quick. So I assume it's 60?
It's 58.
58?
Yeah, inside, inside it's got a 83 or 78 steering column in it. Kind of had to mock it up to make it fit. I did have to notch the firewall there about 4 inches to make that inline 6 fit, because obviously the 223 is a lot shorter. But like I said,
actually found out something. It might be helpful to you, even though you already mocked that all up. So you know that little bracket down there, you're gonna have to cut off or something, or no, if you don't care. So
you talking about on the steering column?
Yes.
Yeah, I just think drill the holes and cut it off.
So I found something else. So I've got a 68, just something you might, I don't know. And I actually had column shift like what you had, right?
Yeah.
And I got a blank, the collar, I got a blank collar. And I got it off of a Mustang, or I got it off an F100, and it doesn't work with the signal switch up top.
Yeah.
So I used the Mustang signal switch, right? Well, I noticed when I did all that, that the column, the tube there, doesn't have that piece. As well as it's a bit longer, and you can cut to custom fit and stuff like that. And you can still run whatever rod you have in there.
Oh, okay.
So I was just thinking, if you run by a cheap freaking 65 column, and there you go, you don't have to do anything. Also, when you take this off and try to run a different steering wheel, you're gonna have to cut a little bit of the top off if you're trying to run one of these other F100s.
Yeah, I actually just bought that other steering wheel over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That actually might be okay then. Oh, you're sticking with the
I'm sticking with that style.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I got a couple things. I got to pull that steering wheel off. My light back behind the gear selector, it's blown out or something. It's not working.
Are you going to keep it on the column?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it just
you're not going on the floor?
No, I'm just just like that.
It's so funny. You got a straight 6 with a turbo, but yet you're just.
I just wanted
like
something
that,
cool,
no.
but I do a lot of custom bike builds.
It's different too. You know?
I wanted something cool to just haul my bikes around with. I do a lot of cafe racers.
So you're not going to be wanting it on the floor to hit the gears.
Hell no.
You put a turbo on it, but
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna finish the bed. I'm gonna put a wood bed in here, set it up to where I got some straps. I got some good strap location. 69 model gas tank out of a Mustang. That's a pretty common swap. You have to grind about a 16th of an inch off the.
You went polyurethane. That's cool.
What now?
Said he went polyurethane. That's
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah, all new bushings.
Is that a thrush? What mufflers?
No, it's all full. Well, a little bit about that. So it's all full stainless. It's got a Borla exhaust on it. I made it all the way back, except for I didn't realize that the V bands were stainless plated and not stainless.
Oh,
so those are gonna get cut back off, and
That's
I'm gonna take actual stainless ones on. So 'cause that's the only rest on the whole freaking exhaust right there. So.
I didn't even notice it if you didn't point it out.
Well,
Besides, your whole truck kind of has a rusty
Well,
thing,
yeah,
man.
but I don't care what the body looks like. I just want it to be sound, and I don't want my
That's
exhaust
cool.
rusting off in 5 years.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Well, you're not part of Ford for Home World, but they're all going to be watching your video here.
Okay.
We'll be posting it up there, so come on and join.
Okay.
Share your knowledge of your truck,
Okay.
story of your truck, and all about it, and the progress you've done, man, because you'd help out a lot of people, and people would ask you questions. What do you think?
Sounds good to me, man.
Sounds good,
I'm
man.
all
Thank you
about
so much.
spreading
I appreciate
knowledge
it.
and learning knowledge. So
There you go,
appreciate
man.
it.
Thank
Have a
you,
good one,
buddy.
man.
Cool truck.